Welcome to Good Food and Tours Jamaica. Let's make this viral watermelon popsicle. Doesn't this look like a real watermelon? To make this delicious watermelon popsicle, we're going to start out with some fresh watermelon. I wanted the watermelon to be uncut, but this watermelon was already cut already, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to try and make it work. Usually when the watermelon is whole and it's uncut, well, not cut, you can just cut it straight down and get a nice circular piece and just carve out all the watermelon in the middle. But this one was cut already, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to make it work. I'm going to work some magic. I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to try and piece the watermelon together to get a circle. So right now I was figuring out how am I going to get this to work. Started to carve out all the watermelon inside, leaving the skin intact. Because I didn't start out with a whole watermelon and just cut it straight down to get a circular frame, I have to be making a circle frame for myself. So I'm going to have to piece through all of the watermelon. So that is why you see me just paring out the center of the watermelon. And then I'm going to take the skin and try to make a circle. So I felt like this watermelon skin was a little bit too big or too thick. So I'm just going to go ahead and just slice it straight down in the middle that it can look better. And that's it. I am just going to settle with this as the outside skin for the frame of the watermelon. I am not going to try to do anything anymore. So now I'm just going to put away my mother's watermelon. I went over to my mother's house and I saw the watermelon in the fridge and I was like, yo, I cannot not do the watermelon popsicle. So that is why I just grabbed the watermelon in my yard clothes and just started to try out this recipe that I saw online. Right? Alright, so we're going to take all of the watermelon inside part that we carved out and just place it in a blender, ensuring that we take out all the watermelon seeds, because I am not going to use the strainer after blending this all up together. But if you want to use a strainer, you can go ahead and do it. So that's done. Now I'm going to go for all of the milk products that I'll be using. I am just using whatever I can find in the house, which is some Laska milk powder and condensed milk. This is like Jamaican staple. So I'm just going to add around 4 tablespoons of the Alaska milk powder. If you do not have access to milk powder, you can just use yogurt with the condensed milk. Made a mango popsicle around a month ago with the yogurt, and it was so amazing. So if you love mango and you love tangy yogurt, you can just check that video out on my channel. So I used approximately 2 tablespoons of condensed milk because I do not want it to be too sweet. I just want it to be refreshingly delicious. Those who know that you just have to lick off the spoon of condensed milk. Nothing always when it comes to condensed milk. I am not adding any water or any further liquid. It named watermelon for a reason, right? There's supposed to be enough water in the watermelon to liquefy this and just blend it together because I want it to still be rich without adding any water and then diluting it. All right, so I found some chocolate in the fridge and I was like, this is perfect to add in because it replicates the watermelon seed, so it's going to give that crunchy feel as when you would bite into the watermelon and get the seed, but it's going to be edible. You're not going to have to spit it out. So I chopped them up really fine. If you had dark chocolate, I think it would work better because it would look darker, like closer to the black watermelon seed. And you have to taste test the chocolate. You have to ensure that everything is right. Alright, so this is the blended watermelon and I'm just going to pour this out. Yes, not everything was blended out smoothly, but hey, it's gonna work. So I poured it out in the watermelon frame. I hope now you get what is going on, and I added in all of these chocolate to get that whole watermelon seed vibe going on, and it kind of looks like a watermelon, right? And now I'm going to place it in the freezer to set up and freeze. It's best you let this freeze overnight and let it set really good. I let it freeze for 4 hours first, and the 4 hours wasn't long enough. It needed to be frozen overnight. I still went ahead and give it a try, cutting it down, and then this sadly happened. I'm crying. Whoops. Alright, so after this I was like, hey, I need to cut right where the watermelon joins so it doesn't break apart because it wasn't frozen solid, or because I didn't have one straight watermelon skin in a circle break apart. Still came out good, and I gave it a try, and it started to defrost quickly because it never freeze solid, but it was delicious. So I let some of them freeze overnight, and this is what it came out like. It came out beautiful, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could have almost beat myself. Why I never just let everything just defreeze up overnight, and probably I would have a different result. But hey, this is delicious. It is solid, it is hard, it's not melting away. And I was like, I felt better within myself, and I was like, hooray! My God, mommy better. Than the last night. Oh, way better. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more exciting content. And please like, share, and comment. The more you like my videos, it's the more YouTube will send it out. So like away.